Welcome back to Solent Tonight, recapping our top stories this evening. Transport police say a teenager is lucky to be alive tonight after nearly electrocuting himself on the island's railway line. Managers say he was trespassing, trying to carry his bike over the line, but dropped it in the process, catching one of the tracks and cutting power to the railway for nearly an hour. Top officials have now told Solent TV that trespassing is a very real problem on the island's railway. And Isle of Wight Council has suspended 2 more officers during an inquiry into the illegal Undercliff Drive contract. 7 officers in total are now off work, and it's also been confirmed today that the first 3 council officers suspended will face disciplinary proceedings. Now, supermarket giant Sainsbury has been given permission to extend its store at Foxes Road in Newport. As we heard in last night's programme, Isle of Wight Council planning councillors unanimously awarded the scheme conditional approval, allowing the firm to increase the size of its only island outlet by nearly 50%. Lucy Morgan has more details.
The permission is conditional based on regulated delivery times, a BAT survey and a contribution of £100,000 towards road improvements around the store. Planning councillors also want agreements over the future of Foxes Road, which currently provides access to the store. Around half of the new space will be dedicated to retail. The company's also been given the green light to build a multi-level car park for up to 100 spaces above the existing car park site. There were fears the new car deck would become a paradise for boy racers, but councillors were assured there would be on-site security. Last night's approval came despite 16 letters of objection from residents concerned about increasing levels of traffic in the area and pedestrian safety. There were also concerns about the visual impact of the car deck. But highways engineers told the council chamber that the overall increase in traffic will be less than 5% on current levels and that the infrastructure can cope with that. Lucy Morgan for Solent Tonight.
Plans to create 9 en-suite bedrooms, an extended dining room and a staff room at a care home in Ryde have been refused by the Isle of Wight Council. The planning committee said the scheme would be too intrusive for neighbours and would overextend the building in George Street. Those behind the application had warned the future of Cornelia Care Home could be threatened if the scheme was turned down. The Grade 2 listed building has previously been extended and is within Ryde's conservation area. But the plans would not have affected the facade of the building and work would only have been carried out at the back. Islanders are being invited to apply for cash to help fund projects and schemes for young people. The money is part of the Youth Capital Fund and Youth Opportunity Fund and is being handed out by the Isle of Wight Council. The local authority has £72,000 to award to successful bidders. It has to be used on large pieces of equipment or on buildings to add value or to create something new. Previously, money has been awarded to Sandown Sea Scouts to enable them to renovate their scout hut, and £10,000 helped to build an artificial games pitch in Freshwater. Turning to the evening sports news now, and in Speedway, the Whitelink Islanders are racing for a place in the next round of the Knockout Cup tonight. They have an 8-point deficit to overcome after losing the first leg of their match against the Workington Comets 50-42 at Derwent Park in Cumbria on Saturday night. Tonight it's the return leg at Smallbrook Stadium, where the Islanders should be back at full strength. After the weekend's Northern Tour, Chris Johnson is back in the squad after missing most of this month because of a shoulder injury he suffered in a crash while racing for Mildenhall back on the 6th of May. Finally this evening, an Isle of Wight company is entertaining the crowds at the sold-out Royal Chelsea Flower Show. Isle of Wight Lavender has a display in the floral market. The company is based near Newport and specialises in growing the perfumed lilac flower. This year, the Abbott family, who run the firm, are celebrating 10 years in the lavender business and 80 years on Staplehurst Farm, where they live. Their display has a theme combining their past and present in agriculture and horticulture this year. And we'll have more on the reaction to their Chelsea display here on Solent TV later this week. And that is the way things look across the island this evening. We are back tomorrow from 7 p.m. with more news direct from our Newport studios. In the meantime, if you'd like to contact us, you can phone us on 0871 50 80 188, email news@solent.tv or text us on 81333, making sure you put the letters TV at the beginning of your message. And you can also keep up to date with all the island news by logging onto our website, solent.tv. From there you can watch programmes you may have missed, comment on stories and get all the news to your mobile phone by visiting solenttv.mobi. Now let's recap tonight's main stories. Transport police say a teenager is lucky to be alive tonight after nearly electrocuting himself on the island's railway line. Managers say he was trespassing, trying to carry his bike over the line, but dropped it in the process, catching one of the tracks and cutting power to the railway for nearly an hour, bringing 2 trains with passengers on board to a halt. Top officials have now told Solent TV that trespassing is a very real, increasing problem on the island's railway. And Isle of Wight Council says it suspended 2 more officers during an inquiry into an illegal road deal. 7 officers in total are now off work because of the Undercliff Drive contract investigation. County Hall has also confirmed today that there is enough evidence for disciplinary proceedings against 3 of the suspended officers. That's it from everyone on the team here this evening, and from me, bye-bye for now.